Tunisia is one of the most fascinating countries you can visit, not just in North Africa, but around the world. If you ever get the opportunity to go, it's sure to surprise you. And if you've already been there, you probably agree. Due to its unique landscapes, Tunisia has been chosen as the filming location for major Hollywood productions. This country boasts a vast stretch of the Sahara Desert and numerous oases, making it the perfect setting for science fiction, historical, or adventure films. This scene from Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, that's Tunisia. So is this one from Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, and this one from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, also Tunisia. Hi guys, today join me to explore Tunisia, what this country looks like, interesting things, unique places, culture, life and people here. Before we begin, I kindly ask you to hit like, as it encourages me to keep making videos like this one. Now let's get started. Tunisia is located in North Africa. It covers an area of 63,170 square miles. It shares a border with Algeria to the west, Libya to the southeast, and the Mediterranean Sea to the east and north. Nearly 40% of Tunisia's surface is covered by desert, while the rest is made up of fertile, life-giving lands. Number 2, Tunisia's landscapes are astonishingly varied, a canvas of contrasts painted by nature itself. In the north lies the Mediterranean coast, golden sands stretching endlessly, kissed by crystal clear waters. And along this coast, you'll find cities like the capital Tunis, Hammamet, Sousse, and Monastir, places where history whispers through ancient walls, while beach tourism brings the present alive. As you journey to the centre of the country, the Atlas Mountains rise before you, a land far greener than the arid south. Here stands İçköl National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a sanctuary, a refuge for countless migratory birds. And at the edge of the Atlas, Jebel Chambi towers at 5,066 feet, the tallest peak in Tunisia. The Sahara stretches across more than 5 million square miles, covering a vast portion of Tunisia. Within it lie towering sand dunes, deep canyons, scattered oases and endless plateaus. Here you will find the village of Daouz, known as the gateway to the desert. In the past, it was a vital stop for caravans crossing the Sahara. Today, Daouz welcomes travellers from around the world, those who long to ride camels, motorcycles, or all-terrain vehicles into the heartbeat of the desert. The region we now call Tunisia has been inhabited since prehistoric times, with traces of human settlement dating back more than 100,000 years. During antiquity, the Phoenicians arrived, founding commercial colonies along the coast. From these roots grew the mighty Punic Empire, a naval power that ruled much of the western Mediterranean. In the 3rd century BC, Carthage fell to Rome, and the region became one of Rome's most important provinces. After 800 years, the Arabs conquered the land. Then, in the 16th century, the Ottoman Empire took control for 300 years, until 1881, when France arrived. At last, Tunisia gained its independence in 1956. The national capital, Tunis, was long regarded as one of the richest and most powerful cities of Islam. It lies beside Lake Tunis, facing the Gulf of Tunis. At its heart, the Medina of Tunis holds more than 700 monuments, madrasas, mosques, palaces and mausoleums. Among them, the Zitouna Mosque stands as the oldest and largest in the capital, built around the year 703, covering nearly 50,820 square feet, with 9 entrances and 160 ancient columns carried from Carthage. Another iconic landmark is Dar el Bay, now serving as the headquarters of the Tunisian government, also known as the Government Palace. On the outskirts of the city lies the Bardo National Museum, one of the largest museums in the Mediterranean, a treasure house of archaeology and history. The Bardo Museum holds priceless archaeological treasures, including one of the largest collections of Roman mosaics in the world, alongside Greek works, African and Asia Minor pottery, and exhibitions of Christian and Islamic heritage. Near the capital, golden beaches stretch at El Rao, La Marsa, and La Goulette, where the Mediterranean sun kisses the waves. Tunisia is governed as a semi-presidential republic with representative democracy, divided into 24 governorates. The majority of its people are Arabs, while the Berbers, the indigenous inhabitants of North Africa, form a minority. The official religion is Islam, and the president is constitutionally required to be Muslim. Yet, freedom of religion is upheld, with a small Jewish community and a native Christian minority also present. If this journey through Tunisia touched your heart, drop a like, share, and subscribe so we can keep exploring together. And if you truly enjoyed this video, type the number 2 in the comments. But if you feel it could be better, type un jour, so I'll know how to create even more captivating stories for you. In Tunisia, there is still a small community of about 1,000 nomadic Bedouins. They move between Algeria and Tunisia, crossing the desert in search of pastures for their herds. They live almost entirely apart from modern society, without passports, without identification, without birth certificates. For them, political borders have never truly mattered. Yet in recent years, restrictions have tightened. Camel and goat milk remain their main source of food, and you can recognize them by their clothing, which covers the entire body except for the face, the hands, and the feet. Just a few miles from the Tunisian capital lie the ruins of ancient Carthage, the glorious capital of the Punic Empire, destroyed by Rome in the Third Punic War. Carthage was the birthplace of Hannibal Barca, the legendary general remembered as the father of strategy. This war is even referenced in one of the most unforgettable moments of Gladiator. In the very first battle in the Colosseum, where Proximo's gladiators are hired to reenact that fierce and fateful clash. Today, in Carthage, you can walk among sites steeped in history. The Tophet, where it is believed Carthaginian children were once burned alive as sacrifices. The Baths of Antonine, among the grandest public baths of the Roman Empire. Or the preserved chambers of ancient Roman villas. And then, one of the most enchanting places you can visit in Tunisia is the Chebika Oasis, a palm grove fed by a clear mountain spring. Nestled in the western Atlas Mountains near the Algerian border. Chebika has been inhabited for thousands of years, once a Roman outpost, later a mountain refuge for the Berbers, then a bustling trading hub for dates, olives and other crops, and always a vital stop for weary travellers crossing the Sahara Desert. Number 13. Tunisia holds around 200 oases, the largest being Tamagza, where the ruins of an abandoned village still stand. Often, villages or towns have sprung up around these oases, like the oasis city of Tozeur, considered the largest in Tunisia and one of the most important cities in the south. Tozeur is renowned for its ingenious irrigation system dating back to the 13th century. Fed by nearly 200 natural springs. Fertile lands in the heart of the desert, Oases were once essential lifelines for journeys across the Sahara, and in many, entire communities and cities blossomed. What makes these oasis towns so extraordinary is the breathtaking contrast between towering palm trees and shimmering waters, and the endless desert dunes surrounding them. One of Tunisia's most visited places is the Palm Grove, without doubt one of the most beautiful in the country, with about 300,000 date palms stretching under the sun. There is also the Medina of Sousse. Among the best preserved old quarters in all of Tunisia, these are ghorfas, vaulted rooms once used by the Berbers to store their grain. These ghorfas are still in use today, usually found within Ksar, fortified cities across North Africa. One of the most striking is Ksar Shenini, perched at a height of 328 feet, with nearly 200 ghorfas stacked like giant honeycombs carved into the mountain. George Lucas, the creator of Star Wars, drew inspiration from the Tunisian city of Tatooine to name the fictional planet Tatooine. Many locations in Tunisia became part of the saga's legendary backdrop. The troglodyte dwellings in Matmata, once built by the Berbers to escape the desert heat, later turned into a hotel and appeared in Episode 4. The ghorfas of Ksar Ouled Sultan became the city of Tatooine itself in Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. If this journey through Tunisia touched your heart, drop a like, share and subscribe so we can keep exploring together. And if you truly enjoyed this video, type the number 2 in the comments. But if you feel it could be better, type 0 so I'll know how to create even more captivating stories for you. Near Sousse lies Chott El Jerid, a vast salt lake stretching some 155 miles. Here, the extreme climate drives temperatures up to 122 degrees, with so little rainfall that the water evaporates quickly, leaving the lake bed completely dry in summer. In this surreal landscape, you can witness the Fata Morgana mirage, where distant objects bend, distort, and seem to float above the horizon, as if the desert itself were dreaming. The landscape here changes with the seasons. In summer, it cracks into white earth, shimmering with blinding mirages. In winter, it partly fills with water, transforming into a strange, dreamlike lake. The Grand Erg Oriental, a vast ocean of dunes in the Tunisian Sahara, endless waves of sand rolling into the horizon. Tourists often discover its northern edge on dromedary rides or on foot, where hidden oases appear like emerald jewels in the desert. Tunisia is also home to El Djem, the largest amphitheater in North Africa and the 4th largest in the Roman world. It could hold up to 35,000 spectators, built around the year 238 AD, a monumental structure still defying time with its grandeur. Tunisia holds one of the longest aqueducts of the Roman Empire, the Zaghouan Aqueduct, stretching 82 miles, built under Emperor Hadrian. The Tunisian Sahel, a cultural and geographic region in central eastern Tunisia. Here stands the Amphitheater of El Djem and the Ribat Monastery, an Arabic defensive stronghold. The oldest Ribat, built by the Arab conquerors of the Maghreb or northwest Africa. The ancient ruins of Douga, the Roman jewel of Tunisia, are considered the best preserved Afro-Roman city in North Africa, even hailed as the most magnificent Roman site on the African continent. This city was shaped by Punic, Numidian, Roman, and Byzantine civilizations. If this journey through Tunisia touched your heart, drop a like, share, and subscribe so we can keep exploring together. And if you truly enjoyed this video, type the number 2 in the comments. But if you feel it could be better, type 0 so I'll know how to create even more captivating stories for you. For lovers of architectural beauty and the sea, the coastal village of Sidi Bou Saïd is an unforgettable sight. Only 12 miles from Tunis, it embodies the Mediterranean spirit. Whitewashed houses trimmed in blue, narrow streets alive with small shops. A living painting where land, sea, and sky embrace. The village of Sidi Bou Saïd enchants with its Arab Andalusian architecture. Whitewashed houses with doors and windows, painted in deep shades of blue. And from here, the Mediterranean stretches before your eyes like an endless painting. A similar village is Hammamet, also known as La Mahometa. Beyond its beaches and soothing natural beauty, its greatest attraction lies in its old town, where visitors stroll through winding streets, shop, and embrace a slower rhythm of life. The Great Mosque of Kairouan, in the city of Kairouan, is among the most important Islamic monuments in Tunisia, considered the oldest sanctuary of the Muslim West. Built in the year 670, it covers nearly 96,175 square feet, making it one of the largest mosques in all of North Africa. The Medina of Sousse lies in the historic heart of the city, Tunisia's third largest after Tunis and Sfax. It stands as a typical example of the first Islamic cities in the Maghreb, with fortified walls and the great mosque of Sousse rising beside the sea. Yet today, this heritage site is marked as vulnerable to the rising sea levels brought by climate change. The island of Djerba, the largest in North Africa. Legend holds that in Homer's Odyssey, it was here that the lotus eaters dwelled, and where Odysseus and his men were stranded on their Mediterranean journey. Today, Djerba is famed as a haven for water sports and a paradise for relaxation. The Roman ruins of Spitla, or Sufetula, are renowned for their exceptionally preserved Roman Forum. The site also features a triumphal arch, public baths, and ancient temples. In its heyday, Spitla flourished through agriculture and olive groves, and during the Byzantine era, it became a vital bishopric. If this journey through Tunisia touched your heart, drop a like, share, and subscribe so we can keep exploring together. And if you truly enjoyed this video, type the number 2 in the comments, but if you feel it could be better, type 0 so I'll know how to create even more captivating stories for you. Tunisia is home to 17 national parks in total. The largest is Jebel National Park, covering over 370,000 acres of the Sahara Desert, a sanctuary for creatures like the fennec fox, various snakes, and graceful gazelles. Ichkul National Park is one of the rare wetlands in Africa that never dries up throughout the year, and one of the most vital on the continent. Here, Lake Ichkul becomes a resting haven for hundreds of migratory bird species, geese, ducks, storks, and the vibrant pink flamingos. The flag of Tunisia bears a deep red background. At its centre, a white disc holding a red star and a red crescent, traditional symbols of Islam, and reminders that Tunisia was once part of the Ottoman Empire. Since its adoption in 1831, the flag has remained almost unchanged. Tunisian music reflects the diverse influences woven through its history. Arab, Andalusian, Greek, Turkish, Persian, and French. Among the most popular genres is malouf, which originated in Andalusia and was carried to Tunisia by Arab Andalusian immigrants. It combines the intricate melodies and poetic lyrics of classical Arab music with the rhythms and instruments of Andalusia. Another beloved style is mezwed, a form of folk music often played at weddings and celebrations, addressing social themes like racism, migration, love, and family. Nearly all of Tunisia's population speaks Tunisian Arabic fluently, the country's official language, while French is also widely spoken. Tunisian Arabic itself has many dialects, shaped by the countless peoples who have inhabited this land. Tunisian cuisine blends Mediterranean richness with the distinct flavors of North Africa. Its ingredients are many: olive oil, cumin, cinnamon, mint, orange, and anise. What sets it apart from other Arab cuisines is its fiery touch, a spice that lingers in nearly every dish. At the heart of this flavor is harissa, the traditional Tunisian hot chili paste, a burning red condiment that accompanies almost every meal in Tunisia. From the endless dunes of the Sahara to the emerald oases shimmering like drops of life, from the ruins of Carthage, once stained by the battles of empires, to mosques that still echo with prayers across the centuries. From humble Berber villages to vibrant cities alive with modern rhythms, Tunisia emerges as a symphony of history, nature, and humanity. This is a land where every stone, every grain of sand, every wave upon the shore carries a story, a legacy, a memory that has never slept. Tunisia is not merely a destination. It is a mirror reflecting the journey of human civilization itself. And so, if one day you had the chance to stand here, what would you choose? To venture deep into the desert in search of silence, to wander through ancient medinas and hear the whispers of the past, or to surrender by the sea and feel the heartbeat of the present? Tell me, how do you think Tunisia would touch your soul? If this journey through Tunisia touched your heart, drop a like, share, and subscribe so we can keep exploring together. And if you truly enjoyed this video, type the number 2 in the comments. But if you feel it could be better, type 0, so I'll know how to create even more captivating stories for you.